searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign.
We're back, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
Happy New Year. A little late.
Oh my god, yeah.
But, you know, it's been a while.
It's been a while since we streamed.
It's been a while.
Because we're fucking moving. It's been a while. I have an update on that, by the way, for YouTube viewers.
I'm going to turn that down just a touch.
Guess who got their motherfucking offer letter today? In Wisconsin. This bitch.
Yeah, so we gotta deal with
So,
that eventually. But...
We are supposed to, according to my planning and scheduling, we need to leave New Hampshire by the 31st.
Now, goodbye, everybody.
No. So I'm gonna apologize now if streams from here on out for like about a month,
Our sporadic.
month and a half are sporadic and weird. Because
We will figure it out as we go.
we're moving across the country with 3 fucking cats. So,
Yep.
But yeah, I got my offer letter today, and now we're panic applying for apartments. Yeah, one of the ones I really wanted is no longer there, which makes me very sad. But it be what it be. You know, not much I can do.
Yeah.
Which is the weird ass cat one?
Okay.
He just wants us to go to the dungeon. So just as a little reminder for you, because it's been a while. Of
Sorry,
course.
I keep ticking. I don't know why.
I believe we just got, if I go to stats here. Yes, we just recruited Yusuke. So we need to go finish up Madarame's palace. We have not done that yet. So,
Who the fuck was that again?
Okay.
artist.
Oh yeah!
Hey, we're all here.
Oh yeah, we got
Yes. Let us go.
We got, like,
My
part-
Chemical Romance, the Gayatude.
We got like partway through.
Place your bets now. How long before David says something insane about Takumi? I give
Thank you.
it 3 seconds.
We
Thank you
haven't
for the sub,
decided on the new
appreciate
recruit's code
Thanks.
name yet.
Thanks for your
It has
puns.
to be Kitsune. You know, with that Kitsune mask and
That sounded really shallow, and that's totally not what I meant.
Hell yeah. That
But thank you
really
for
leaves an
subscribing.
impression. Are you talking about me?
What do you want your name
I
over
like his
here to be?
mask.
I finished a box of Quick Trip Chicken. Life is awesome.
Awesome.
Glad to hear it, bud.
I'd say Da Vinci. Nope.
Sorry.
Well,
I don't know why.
you've got
I'm
that
like
mask
wicked
like
picky.
An said.
Hee-hoo. I'm really
Alright,
trying to
you're
not like do
Aburage.
the fucking vocal tics that I get
Very
sometimes.
well.
He's agreed to it?
It's decided then. Aburage.
Nuh-uh, not happening. Dude,
His code name.
Oh, just keep a little,
Clown would've been
huh? Sounds good to me.
They default to
What
Fox
do you think, Fox?
because there's only so many voice lines.
It's acceptable.
Yeah.
It's set
Well, it's
then.
like
Let's
how
go.
whenever you are able to name your pro tag, they usually call you like Captain or something.
Yeah, her weird Joker.
Which is weird.
By the
It's like,
way,
why don't you just make a character
starting
with that
right?
nickname in the
Yeah.
first place? But okay.
Now that Fox has joined us, it'll be harder
get
to
it, but I
move
don't
around
get
as a
it.
group.
So Morgana's just
How
explaining that
about-
we can only have 4 people in a party, blah, blah, blah. Joker cannot leave the party. We already fucking
Let's do
figured
it.
that, etc., etc. I'm sorry to mash through text, but like it's literally just here's how RPGs work. Let's just fucking jump in, huh?
It's weird coming back to this now that I've finished Metaphor.
Yeah, I've been playing Metaphor actually myself since we've had our
So
little
fucking
break.
We've arrived.
It's
No.
a
It's
game.
slow to start, but it is very good.
Okay, we are alone apparently. Yeah, it's certainly one of the games I've ever played. Here we go. So we can talk to them in the little room here to bring them with us, or we can just do this.
Hey.
You don't need to bring 4 people. I almost just walked out there as just Joker, which would have been a little bad. So if you want to do like solo runs or some shit, you can.
If you fucking hate yourself and love masochism, this game is for you.
More or less. I mean, that's more of like a mainline SMT. But
I can't tell if I want to cosplay as Joker or if gender-wise I want to be Joker.
isn't that the same thing for you?
Mm.
Like, I'm not trying to say that to be mean, but like those sound like the same feeling.
No, because it's like I'd want to cosplay as someone as Link, but I wouldn't want to be Link. However, I have huge gender envy for Peter Pan, and they're very similar.
I thought you were gonna say you have a huge crush on Link, and I was gonna be like, well, I know you.
I mean, I have a medium crush on Link.
Depends which Link.
Yes. Skyward Sword Link, I have a fatter crush on. Because he's
Be
dorky.
careful.
Huge gender envy for Peter Griffin.
Ooh,
Oh, not this fucking thing again.
Less attacks won't do anything. Find another way.
it is the Origami King.
I wish Origami King was better.
Yeah, I couldn't even finish it.
Me,
Like, I could have, but it was just mid.
can't believe you're appropriating my culture.
Persona! Die! Surprisingly tough.
Oh, we frozen.
It's weird, though, because, like, gender envy characters for me vastly vary. Like, insane. Like, Zorba from Metaphor, gender envy.
Genver.
And that's the fucking Scottish necromancer guy, by the way.
Fuck him. I just did that fucking dungeon, like, last time I played, basically. Fuck him. Like,
Less attacks won't
it
He
was
is
so
an asshole.
fucking annoying. No, I'm not very far into Metaphor, which is why I'm kind of, like, iffy on giving my opinion on it, but, like, man, the early game is a little rough.
Anyways, Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild Link is hot, and you can't convince me otherwise. Yeah, for sure. That guy would bite.
I am thou.
I'm not gonna. Jeez.
You know, boys, I think my New Year's resolution might be to not stream anymore, now that I'm thinking about it.
No! Stream or not, you still have to tolerate my ass. You might as well make a joke out of it.
Hold on.
Her skills
Might as
won't
well
work.
occasionally get money out of it.
No, but he's feral. I love that. I love that. And also loves food, and I'm a cook. You know, it's a match made in heaven. Missile.
Missile's completely valid reacting to you like that.
Persona!
Going back to what I was talking about, though, like gender envy characters / people, I guess.
We all did great, huh? Yeah.
Now every character I've ever known is escaping my brain. Fuck.
All right.
I have a huge crush on Jessica Rabbit,
were
but
nothing.
sometimes, once in a rare while, I want to, like, be that level of feminine. It's very rare,
Oh.
but it sucks
Right.
being non-binary because I think technically,
It'd be really funny if that was just the end of your sentence.
well, yeah, but I mean, like, I think technically I'm gender fluid because I don't feel like I always associate with the same, like, levels
It looks like.
every day. It's like some days it's like I literally
Well,
just want to cut my tits off, and then other days I'm like, ooh, I gotta show them off.
That doesn't sound mutually exclusive.
And it's like some days I feel more comfortable in my body, and then other days I
Joker.
feel really uncomfortable.
Like I'm not trying to fucking mansplain your own fucking gender shit to you, but like that does not sound mutually exclusive at all. That just sounds like that to me. That just sounds like what being non-binary would be.
well, no, because a lot of people think non-binary means androgynous, but it's not
There's an
always
enemy.
that.
Well, those people are wrong. Non-binary means not one
Like
or.
David Bowie as the Goblin King, gender
Watch out,
envy.
Joker.
Okay, that's a little concerning, but like that's.
I know. Specifically in the blue outfit
treasure
that he has
chest.
in the ballroom scene,
Why don't we crack it
gender
open?
envy right
Doesn't he
there.
kidnap babies?
No, it was what the girl wished for.
Okay, that's neat. I still wouldn't hear a girl complain about her baby brother and steal him.
We're surrounded. 3 enemies.
It's complicated. Shoot him, you know. I'm trying to think of other characters. Fucking
Don't use ice skills. I don't see a weak spot.
oh my god.
Witness my resolve. Zoro, show your
Fucking I'm so done. Karlak. Massive gender envy with Karlak, but I also want to fuck the shit out of Karlak, but usually it's one or the other, but that's a rare exception. She's got like masculine, goofy. She's
I
tiny.
thought you were gonna say masculine goo, and I don't know
No.
why.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
The pro tag, Sarah, wished her baby brother would disappear, so Bowie showed up and said, alright, he's my heir now. And she said, wait, no, hold the fuck up.
I say.
Everything Salem says about their gender is concerning. Fuck you.
Use soothing words.
Like, I want to be the darkness of night and intimidating, but I also want to be, like, pretty about it. In the best way I can describe.
No, I mean, like, I think I get what you're saying.
Like,
That's a new one, isn't it?
it's weird. It's weird to describe to people. Well, you're not intimidating. No,
Yeah,
but
it's-
I'm
it's-
very goth.
It's
at
a little hard to be
best.
intimidating when you're like 3'1" or however big.
I
you are.
am 5'5". My height has gone up since I have been going to chiropractics.
No, good for you.
Fuck off.
I'm
I used to
being
be
serious.
5'3" and 3/4, and now I'm exactly 5'5".
And if something
That's
other
how
than
bad my
curse
back
words,
was.
those won't work.
Oh, good for you. I'm
Onion.
glad. I'm glad your Tyro's going so well for you.
Who
Fox
cares?
is scared. You're my fault.
Someone just texted me. Normally I wouldn't be checking my phone during stream, but this could be potentially important shit. Why did it just give me the notification for our stream?
No, I was gonna say it's not gonna be anything important. It's nighttime.
I'm checking my email too.
Let's go. You're mine.
Oh my god, I'm trying to think of fucking characters, and everything is escaping me.
Persona. Go down.
Nice work, team.
Okay.
I mean, like,
Not like intimidating in a scary way, but just like has like, you know, sometimes when you see someone and like their presence immediately pulls you in,
I guess, yeah.
like that kind of vibe. Not like, but like can stand their own ground,
Well, yeah.
which I fucking can. I'm way better at it than I used to be, but it's something that I think I'm gonna have to work on for the rest of my life.
Joker.
Oh my
Chest
god,
later.
why is every character I've ever fucking known in my entire life just out of my fucking
Hey,
noggin?
there's a strong-looking one over there. We've seen that kind before.
His stance conveys the notion that he is no ordinary foe.
I think the control room's behind him. He's probably guarding it to make sure nobody
Sorry, I
gets
don't know
too
why
close.
my throat just made that
However,
noise.
They're
We'll
fine.
need to
They
disarm
probably
the
didn't even pick up.
security if we want to ensure we have a safe infiltration route. Forcing our way through seems to be our only option.
Looks like it's mini boss time, boys.
Like,
Hey.
I feel like
You expect me to move
I
just
feel like
because
because
you
a
tell
lot of
me
people
to?
associate being non-binary with being androgynous. I
That
feel
sounds
like
like a
my
them problem.
personal goals
No pun intended.
tend to be a little more
Mm.
androgynous, but like with the birthing hips. Like, you know what I mean? Like, does that make any fucking sense? It's very weird to describe to somebody who doesn't experience it. Fuck the boobs, but like keep the big hips,
I
flat as a board, covered in tattoos,
no,
eyebrow
not,
piercing I gotta get.
yeah, no, not really. You've lost me at some point.
Strike.
I'll get there. Or if I can't get top tattoos, I'm fine. And at least a reduction, because this shit's ridiculous.
Wind won't work here.
Let's go.
I'm so mad. I have like 4 different characters in particular that are like really.
Persona. Ravage them.
I already said Peter Pan. and Jessica Rabbit. This is gonna bug me.
Let's go.
Like kind of like Billie Eilish. You're not gonna know who that is.
No, you're just making people up.
No, I'm not. She's a singer. Like, she has a very much particular, like, a style I really like. Which is mostly just banging.
We only got a skill card.
That guy was tough.
I don't know if we've actually picked
It
up a
really
skill
was
card
on a
yet in
totally
this
different
game, but
level from the
they're
other
basically like TMs
enemies,
in
though.
Pokemon, but
Right.
only Joker can use them.
He
There you go. Skill card is supposed to have a special type item. You teach one of your persona's particular skill. These can be used only if Persona's Pixel currently has in stock. They're probably consumed upon use, so employ them
What's this
wisely.
Ain't it just some kind of loot? Come on, let's get back to exploring.
Oh, a treasure. Oh,
Oh, it's a new sword for him.
Oh,
Word.
okay. Indeed.
Alright, we found the controls for the security system. Another password. Great.
I can see
It
it.
won't be too hard, right?
Who knows?
They're all pretty close.
We need to find someone with the damn password is the problem. You choose already got past the Central Guard security. Let's get Carly to change the password here too. What to? Better not be simple. I was having some trouble coming up with a good one. So, for now, I set to the numbers for Lord Madarame's feet. Lord, what? 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 Let's get back on doing the chance and shoes nearby. What? The hell is that supposed to mean? Maybe his shoe size? Do you know the bastard's shoe size?
I don't know.
Fortunately, I've never heard him mention it. Are we sure that's the proper password? His feet. What does that mean? Well, boys, now we're on a foot quest.
I don't like that. Foot questing, and in my anime game, that's gonna end bad.
That seems more likely than you think.
Stop.
Yeah, we can't really do anything in this room, unfortunately, until we figure out the foot problem.
I'm sorry, I'm still absolutely fucking livid. I cannot think of the other characters that give me gender envy.
It'll come.
Nato is another one from Persona.
Naoto?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know.
Weaklings. Beat 'em in one
You
fell swoop.
okay? Now I say this. You understand that like the whole point of Naoto's character arc was like being okay with being a woman at the end of that, right?
Yep,
Still cool. That's still fine.
yep.
Okay. You confused me a little, but I think I get it. Honestly, being performatively confused despite knowing what it means. Bold of you to assume I remember.
Formatively confused is my next band name.
Beautiful rose has thorns.
Be a good name for a podcast.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would be the good name for our
Not too tired
podcast.
After that, are you? Don't fall behind.
The Pixelated Confused Cast.
Show me your true form.
The pixelated podcast.
Wow, that shadow was crazy. It's weak to bless attacks. Do we have any ready?
I'm sorry, I say that every time I see them.
Yeah,
What is gender? That's a great question. I can't answer for you.
So when you catch a Pokemon, right, it'll be one of three things. Although it's arguable if genderless counts as a gender in this
I'm
discussion.
Persona.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, very nice. Nice, it exploded. Persona!
How's I David? How you doing, bud?
Joker took one out. Alright. We all did great, huh?
We can recruit that one because he was level 20 and we were only like level 18, I think. So
Weird.
that one just had to die. No new skill for this fucker.
Hell yeah!
Rampage.
A new move. All right.
Gender's a scam made up by the Shadow Government.
Child's play.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see, what the fuck?
You wanna know? Sorry, I could go into a fucking rant. You know what really bothers me about the English language compared to a lot of other languages? This does not apply to every other language because I know some, like, I believe it's French, has like masculine and feminine versions of the same thing.
Before we get into that,
Yeah.
something written here. Here we praise the most holy Lord, Ichirusai Madarame, the one ray of hope in this depraved world. He stands alone, and his two adept hands paint into the future. None shall ever match his excellencies. You may puff his chest here, ain't he? Oh, mama, could this be the spot of Madarame's feet the security guard mentioned? Is that his feet? Oh, but isn't the password supposed to be a number of some kind? I do believe there are two numbers here, though. One ray of hope stands alone with two adept hands. None shall match him. That means
Nice.
1120. Hey, you did remember. Don't even have all the terms to call people Spanish, French, I think Italian, all some.
Yeah.
Well, the fucked up part is like these languages will be gendered, but then like they won't be words for like both genders of an object. Like a random object will be like, no, that is a masculine object, and there's no way to say it the other way.
Which is what I was about to bitch about, because, like, different versions of, like, gendered people have existed
yeah.
longer than those languages have existed. Like, back in,
Yes.
Oh my god, why is everything escaping me today? Way back in, like, the Samaritan times. Or whatever.
Sure.
Like, you know, some people, like, cultures have, like, two-spirit. Like, a lot of cultures used to identify, like, 3, 5, 7, like, 12 different types of genders.
Are you?
And it's like, why would we backtrack on that? And then also, because, like, they did specific
This is amazing.
things back then.
I think German is similar. Turkish doesn't even have gender pronouns, just for one person thing and online for multiple people and things.
Yeah.
Weird. I think it's just one of those things where it's like...
It's weird to me.
It's just...
I always thought
language
that was
just
weird.
evolves, basically.
I mean, language evolves, and I agree there is a masculine energy, feminine energy, but there's also that the one where there's not really anything, but then there's also androgynous, where they're kind of in the middle.
Gender is a concept made up by big shit to sell more bathrooms.
Yeah.
The thing is, we could postulate all day over why this happens, why this doesn't happen, but, like, at the end of the day, we have no fucking idea, because these are words that are older than we can even fathom.
But what's even older is the idea and the concept of having a billion different genders in so many cultures, and, like, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but with two-spirit, as far as I understand in native, like, they would have, you know, like, so it's like, actually, no, I have a better example. So, in Norse mythology, okay, and I know this for a fact, which is why I'm backtracking on the two-spirit thing. In Norse mythology, masculine people and feminine people would use different types of magic.
Right.
Odin could use both.
That's because Odin...
I'm not saying Odin was non-binary, but
It's because Odin...
also the shit with
That's
their
'cause-
eye,
that's
they
because-
sacrificed it so they could do both things
That's
with
because
magic.
Odin fucks so often and so nasty, he has feminine energy all over him at all times.
Hell yeah, brother.
Anyway, Salem, I have an important question for you.
What?
Are you a fan of Super Mario 64?
I can tell by the way it's ominously twitching what is about to happen.
Never
But
mind.
yeah, that's something that really bothers me about language in general is like, yes, I think absolutely like masculine and feminine language should be there, but we also should use more language of like none or mixed, you know?
Joker.
Excuse me, or completely androgynous. So it's like, I don't think gendered language should be a thing. That's wild and doesn't help anyone. I disagree to an extent. I think it can be helpful in some senses, and like for some people who identify with that, it's fine. I don't think gender should be a thing. Now that I can get behind. What's the point of bread being a man or a woman? Either way, they're going in my mouth, so. Well,
I'm sorry, I spaced the fuck out. Why are we talking about bread?
gendered bread.
No, seriously, why are we talking about bread?
Yeah, exactly, idiot. So why do we need gendered language?
Because
I'm not saying it's needed, but it should be more inclusive to all genders. Is my
The cognition
opinion.
here is weak.
Because
I
at
don't
the end of the
I don't
day,
think Salem's talking about bread. I think Salem's talking about fucking people. Like,
right, but in other languages, you'll
I should
like
write something.
it'll be like feminine bread or masculine.
yeah,
bread.
that's stupid.
It is stupid. But that is how it is. You know, and a lot of times it refers more to like what type of energy that object can bring. At least in Latin, it did. So, I mean, gender definitely means less now than it did 100 years ago. I think it's largely to people's benefit.
Yeah, because we don't want to be teaching people like 1,000 like random new terms when for 90% of the time it doesn't really matter. Like
And
you can
also,
just tack
it's
on
already
like the
a struggle
non-binary
to
stuff.
add like one.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like just tack on like the non-binary stuff. And that
But
kinda...
not everybody fits into that
Don't
box.
underestimate them.
No, but
That's
like
the thing. It's like not everybody's like non-binary or like gendered or genderless or whatever. It's like just let people be who they want to be. Don't let it be a big deal. And I feel like language should be more inclusive of that. Because in the English language, right, it's like, you know, they, them is pretty normal, but when you explain that to someone for the first time, it's very confusing and disorienting. you know.
No, that sounds like a skill issue.
I agree. But, like, there's not a lot of other ways to describe how I feel other than they.
I'm not talking
like
about you.
two angry possums in a trench coat
I'm not talking
and I'm
about
ready
you.
to bite your cankles.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people who act all confused when you try to just say they, them. Like, that's a fucking skill issue. If you can't wrap your head around it and pick up a fucking book, I don't know what to tell you, bud. It's not that hard.
Yeah. I agree with you. It's just, for some people, it can be an adjustment. I've heard a lot of linguists say the Romance languages are going to start moving away from grammatical gender within the next century. They should 100% include words to describe people, but those are mutually exclusive problems. The words could exist while still being a gendered language and vice versa. I simply think gendered language is stupid and irrelevant.
Yeah, no, like, for, like, random objects and shit, like, that's just stupid. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm referring more to the people side of things, like saying, you know, like, oh, this milk is feminine and this milk is man, and I'm like, I don't want the man milk, I'm set.
God, I do love me some feminine milk in the morning. Am I right, boys?
Oh my god. Jameson, David.
What to do?
You're making me blush.
In the wise words of my grandfather, I hope they realize I'm not calling them him on purpose. I'm old, and they, them is difficult for me. Well, the thing is, if you don't know, like, you don't know. Like, no, Jameson, I don't have that kink. You're a coward. Like,
We're gonna go point at Titan and scream, shame, shame. Anyway,
so we jump into this painting. There's some camels.
I wish we could ride the fucking camels.
Yeah.
Like, I like the idea of this, but it is really just, hey, move through the environment.
Well, it's kind of, you know what this is? This is like a super diet version of, like, Link Between Worlds. Because we're
No, we won't.
Because we're kind of just using it to, I like this, using the thief vision to see where in the painting we can, like, let ourselves out.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. Settle down.
Because you're not curious at the very least? Like, if someone offered you, like, a nice cold glass, you wouldn't try a sip? I would. I'm curious.
I've tried it. It's delicious.
No, you're all cowards.
To be fair, I only tried it because it was not of my own free will. My nephew threw up breast milk in my mouth.
I don't think
But
that
then
part was
after,
delicious.
no, it was not. However, afterwards to Haley, I was just talking about it. I was like, it sucks. Like, I've always kind of wanted to try it, but it's like, you could never just go up to a woman and ask that, you know? And then she
You can't if
grabbed,
you're not a coward.
she grabbed some out of the freezer that she had, and we all tried it.
So this is
It
basically
was
like
very good. It tastes like melted ice cream.
This is basically like a maze we have to
No,
get our
you're
way
both
through.
unwell. How is that any different from a cow?
I can see it.
We go this way. Now I think we go to the right here. Yeah, now we're on the boat.
I'll go with one way. The cow can't judge me.
The
She
cow
didn't judge.
The
She
cow
offered.
the cow absolutely can judge you.
It's fucking human. Okay.
So are you.
You drink it when you're a kid.
So are you.
For real?
Oh, an enemy. And it
That's not an argument. It absolutely the fuck is. It absolutely the fuck is. It is more like.
Cows don't care as long as they get grass. Jameson wants long pig confirmed. What?
Okay, no.
Gender is a resource you spend to perform special abilities with your persona. That's right. Hell yeah, brother.
Saying the statement, I would try breast milk if it was offered to me, and it does not immediately lead to I am a fucking cannibal. You are actually mentally inefficient, Josh. Jesus Christ. Please go outside. I'm begging. Like.
This is why I only drink Mountain Dew.
Much thanks.
It's not like I'm buying it and guzzling it. I was curious. I didn't remember when I was a fucking kid. But it was very funny. She got out like a ton of shot glasses, and my dad kind of had a similar reaction to Chad. He's like, I don't know. This kind of wigs me out. And we're all just like, dude, this is what babies drink.
Yeah.
Thank you. Persona! Someone
That
finish
appears
it.
to be vulnerable to freeze.
Awesome. Yeah, and I hate babies. So do I.
Yeah, so rob them of their food.
No.
Okay, guys.
I don't think it would be as interesting if it didn't come out of breasts. Yeah, exactly, right?
Nice work, team.
Like, I could understand why some people might hesitate because it's like you can literally have a conversation with the person who just gave that to you, but like,
Now let's push
at the end of the day, they are literally your species.
Give a full wine
And it is
tasting.
literally weirder to drink cow's milk. Like, who was the first bitch to see, I see cow.
some desperately starving like
I'm going to
farmer probably.
squeeze its
Put
nipples.
the mic down.
And drink from it. That's weird. That's weird. That's weirder than a person. And we drink cow's milk all the time. Mid-combo, sucking tits.
Damn right, the way
You
God
know?
intended.
Jameson, settle down. Good lord. Yeah, the first person to drink cow's milk was fucked up. Yeah.
Like the thing is that they answer the question who thought to eat this first is usually starving peasant, like who was going to die
Yeah.
if they didn't. Unfortunately,
I don't want to eat or drink anything that came out of another person.
I mean that's fair.
That is fair. But I'm saying it's weirder to the fact that it's normalized to drink cow's milk.
Yeah. Like I still drink it, but I get why there's people out there that don't.
I drink lactose-free cow's milk. Otherwise, my tummy gets anky.
Yeah. All right, chat. Opinion on almond milk.
Who the fuck milked the almond? I want to see the almond teats. No, it's not. You guys are making a weirder argument than me.
What milk and they almond?
How suspicious.
I don't get what you're saying, Josh. The argument drinking cow's milk is weird because we don't drink human milk wouldn't hold up anywhere. I'm saying it's weirder to drink from a different creature entirely. I'm not saying like, hey, yo, all the women, let's whatever. It's like, that is just what most babies grow up on, like human babies. It's pretty normal. If they can't have human milk, they get store-bought.
How? Name one other animal that drinks milk from another animal. Like that's how. Like it is a weird thing to think about when you think about it too long.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we shouldn't do it. I'm just saying if you think about it for a while,
It's
it
like,
is weird.
Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna just head to the store and get some fucking donkey milk. Like, people are gonna look at me and be like, donkey milk? How the fuck did you get donkey milk?
Like,
But
no-
nobody's gonna have that reaction to cow's milk because that's what we do.
Yeah. Like it's one of those things. Like it's not that weird. Like really, but it's like it is weird when you think about it for too long. You know.
Back in ancient history, the only people in a position to drink milk were the livestock herding tribes like Central Asians and whatnot. And they were already using almost everything else on the animals, so at that point, drinking the milk is nothing too special.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You want to use the domesticates? How about that? I can name. Well, I guess not domesticating, but there are other animals that sometimes keep other animals around, sort of as like pets. There's a species of tarantula that keeps around a very small species of frog because the frog will eat the little pests like that are going to their eggs. And like this frog is small enough like the tarantula could just eat it if it wanted to. Not really domesticating, though, I suppose.
Alright. The baton pass made you stronger. Let's see that again, Panther. Pass it on to the second person.
Oh, I'm not judging on this with a fair argument. That's not what you're saying. I can see the through line. Yeah. Like, again, it's one of those things where I'm not gonna, like, point at someone pouring milk in their fucking Cocoa Puffs and call them, like, a fascist or something. That was a sentence. But, like, when you think about it for, like, a few minutes, you're like, man, this is weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if cows, if that was not a thing, like, if that just was not a thing, like, we either never did that or just other animals didn't do that, and you read that in, like, some sci-fi novel, you'd be like, this guy's a fucking freak.
I think, honestly, part of it is based on how a person is raised, because, like, in general, in society, it's like, women or
God,
people-
I know, right?
People with breasts, okay, who need to pump or feed their babies in public are usually scrutinized to fucking hell or told to go do it in private. And I think that's stupid because it's just a part of life.
Yeah.
personally, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on that, and that's fine.
I don't think there's a single normal
I
person
think
who gets
part-
that angry
I
about it,
think-
though, is the thing.
Well, I think part of like the hesitation is like a lot of people don't know, and like B, it's just not, it's like not talked about or seen in society like at all, and it's usually shamed to fucking shit. And it's like at the end of the day, like people need to feed their kids. Like it's fine. Like I think that's part of the reason why it might give people like a really weird visceral reaction, I guess, because I used to feel that way until my nephew Blake was born and I lived with my brother's girlfriend, my brother, my parents. And then she just had to like feed her kid, and it was like a weird adjustment, but it's like
Like I want, yeah, like I don't.
it's like you just have to feed your kid at the end of the day, or you just have to pump like all the fucking time,
do
or
something.
fucking Haley.
You gotta do something. Some of those kids don't like fucking things.
Yeah, and it's like
See, I was talking about people being mid-fuck and want to suck milk out of a titty, but this has been a tangent.
oh no, like that
can
was
still
not
fight.
what I was
Let us
referring
go.
to. That would be you'd have to either be like recently had a kid, which you shouldn't be fucking after that, or it's like
I think some people have like hormone problems and it just happens. Like,
That
right?
would-
Like I'm not
that-
stupid. That's
that-
a thing that can happen, right?
I don't know. I could not do that. That would be weird. Like not weird, but like it would just no. I'd be like, you're gonna leak on me. There's gonna be sensory issues involved. I can't do this.
Oh my God. Most of the human race still doesn't drink milk. Like in the West, we see lactose tolerance as the norm, but the rest of the world's perspective being able to digest lactose is a Caucasian mutation. Write Caucasian mutation down for the band name folder, by the way. You know what's weirder that we want to try? Honey. Some fucker must have been brave to crunch on a comb. It could have been great. They had to double down and try harder. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like, because the thing is, right, a big thing that you, like, people have to think of when it's like, why did we try eating this or that or the other thing? And usually the answer is we saw animals doing it.
Right.
You know what animal casually goes up and eats beehives? Fucking bears. Like, I cannot imagine seeing a bear do something and go like, alright, this guy's got it. This is a great idea.
I imagine it would have been like a bear ate out of the hive, and then all the bees were gone, and then somebody saw the pieces and like licked it or something.
Maybe, yeah, right. Like, probably.
Yeah. I was going on a tangent and then I forgot where I was going with that. Oh yeah, pretty much I think part of it is like the idea of that might seem weird because it's like a lot of people,
Okay.
you know, like a lot of women have to like go in a corner or go do that shit in the bathroom, and then they're supposed to like hide it, and it's like, why? Like,
Yeah.
that is literally,
Like, the
I
thing
don't
is-
want kids, I got fixed, I don't want to go through that shit, but biologically, that is just,
Well, the
that
thing
is
is-
just how life is,
and,
and,
like-
that's how you have children.
Well, the thing is, this is like part of the issue too, right? Oh, we can't get in there.
It's like,
I also imagine it was like an abandoned hive, but I still think they have to double down. After it wasn't green, be like, what if I heat it up though? Yeah. Now, respect for the beekeepers who had to harvest honey before the discovery of smoking/bee-proof suits. Oh yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you guys say?
It looks like.
the actual sick human consumption ability is taste for spicy food. Imagine you plant some plant and you evolve a poison so animals will stop eating your seeds, and a human pulls up, takes a bite, goes, well, not only does it slap, I'm gonna breed your descendants to have 10 times the more poison, so I want more.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's quite a few things that we eat that's basically poison, and that, like, that's
Hey,
kind of just fucked up.
Might be able to
Tomatoes
use a
are a type of
grappling hook here.
nightshade.
Wanna give it a try?
Come on.
So I think part of it is just like people don't have enough exposure to that shit, and it's not normalized in this
Well, that's
society.
the thing I was gonna
Whereas
say.
other societies, it's completely fine. It's like they have like
Well,
special stations
See,
for
that's the thing I was going to say, is like, if I had a friend who was, lactating, which again, what a sentence. Aren't you guys so glad we kept streaming into the new
that.
year?
It's been 40 minutes.
I would probably tell them to go find a private place to do it just so creeps don't fucking walk up to them.
I have defended Haley on several occasions in public from people being weird and like sexualizing her,
Yeah,
and
and
she's like, I'm just trying to pump for my baby.
And it's like, I know
Like-
that that's like part of the issue, right? Obviously, but like,
It's like, listen,
Ugh.
we love titties around here.
40 minutes lactation discussion.
Like, we love titties, but also, like, titties are not always about sex. Like,
Yeah.
titties are to feed children or are just there.
Listen up.
And it's fine. You know,
Yeah.
it's like,
Titties are multi-purpose.
I should not have to defend my brother's girlfriend in public to feed her child. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what? And it's always calling her a hussy or a slut or something to that extent. Like, it's always something based in sexuality, which is just odd
For
to me.
real?
Because it's the least sexual thing you're doing. You're feeding a baby.
It's because...
Why are you thinking with your penis about this?
It's because, you know what it is? Like, unironically, like, and I promise we'll stop this discussion soon, because this is going to get into, like, weird fucking places that I don't want to really talk about in our chill-ass stream. It's dudes being chuds. It unironically is dudes being chuds. So, like, this is going to sound like a non sequitur, but, like, I promise I'm bringing this back, right? We've talked about why
Show me
I
your true
theorize that
form.
dudes just, like, catcall and send dick pics and shit. And the reason is because most men would kill a person if a single woman did that for them. Right? So they think the logic works backwards, and it doesn't. I promise I'm going somewhere with this. Men see that, and unironically, their first line of thought is, why can't I just jack off in public? Like, because they're fucking chuds, and they don't interact with women outside of gooning to fucking hentai compilations all day. Like, unironically, that's what it is. No normal person has that reaction. A normal person might be like, oh, those are titties. I probably don't have permission to look at those, and, like, you know, walk away. That's fine. I can understand being a little uncomfortable about the whole idea, because there's a multitude of reasons. But, like, some dudes are just chuds.
Yeah, I
Plain
don't
and
know.
simple. Some dudes are just chuds. I picked up a piece of equipment while I
I
was
think
talking.
part of it's societal expectations, though, and, like,
BlackRock.
the way things
Oh,
are around
right.
here, because, like, again, in other countries, like, people, like, they're just gonna feed their kid and move on, and that's the way it should be, you know?
How could this
And
be?
it's kind of like, this is gonna be a really, really weird example, but stick with me. So it's like, people who haven't grown up hunting and get meat from the grocery store, they don't have the association. Like, they might know, yeah, this hamburger came from a cow, but they don't know what, like, goes on behind that stuff.
Yeah, there's like a big degree of separation.
Right, exactly. It's like thinking about it, like, oh my god, you had a shot glass of breast milk? That's fucking insane. But it's like, that's just where it comes from.
Some of them don't even know it's. Yeah, I was gonna say there are people out there that think that chicken the animal and chicken the meat are different things.
Right, so it's like, you know, whereas somebody who hunts, they know where that animal comes from, they see how everything is, like, the whole process. And I feel like as a society, we are way too disconnected from a lot of shit, our food included, but I'm not getting into that because that'll be another 3 fucking hours. I think that's something a lot of people are disconnected from, because when Haley first became a mom, there was like a lot of weird stigma about, like, how to raise your kid, how
Yeah.
to be a good mom, like, you have to never do anything for yourself, it's always for your baby. Like, mom has to take care of themselves too, you
Yeah.
know, to take care of the baby. And it's like, you know, it's like, oh, she needs to pump, you need to go in the other room with a blanket, it's unacceptable to do it out here. And it's like, why? That's so stupid. Or it's like, it's like, you're just gonna constantly get judged for that kind of shit because people are disconnected from it. And it's like,
Oh,
we're
I'm
a dink
stupid.
household, dual income, no kid household, we're gonna keep it that way. But I respect mothers so much for the shit they have to go through. Fuck that noise. Like,
So we need to tell which one of these is real.
oh god. Is it gonna be based in the painting or something?
Hey.
Yeah.
I would really like to eat meat from an animal I personally killed at some point. I've done it
Grab a gun.
several times because, you know, fish and game officer, taxidermist, check it off on your bingo card or whatever.
Grab a gun, find a deer.
I have absolutely killed animals for meat. I think it's an important skill not enough people know, even if you don't
So-
use it often, but, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna go back to talk about the game. I'm sorry.
But I also think, you know, it's something that is very sad, and if you don't know what to expect, it's a lot. But it's very rewarding when you raise something and then, you know, you're able to butcher it, put it in your freezer, and cook with it, and use. You're way more prone to use, like, all of it and not waste any food because you knew where it came from and what it went through. You know what I mean? Compared to like you buy something and you have like leftovers, you're like, I don't feel like it, and throw it
Yeah.
out. Which is fucked.
I've gone fishing as a kid. The fact I'm still saying should tell you I went. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need to. Okay, this is the only one here.
I've killed chickens.
No, never.
Not the way you're supposed to with the chicken, but I have needed to put down a chicken, and we ate it.
Wait for your chance.
He was a bitch. There was a ton of fish. I'm very familiar with like fish. I've helped my dad. My dad shot
Oh, that must have hurt.
bear, deer, moose,
Let's go.
and turkeys, and I've helped with them. You're supposed to snap chickens' necks, right? No.
Prepare
You run them
yourself.
over in your car.
No. What you're supposed to do, and obviously some people may not like this conversation, so if you don't like it, skip. They have what's called a killing cone.
Salem with a live stream.
I know, but I'm just saying. On like for YouTube, I guess. They have like what's called a killing cone. It's essentially an upside down traffic cone. It's not sharp or anything, but it turns the chicken upside down. When it does that, the way the chicken's blood pressure is, it just knocks them out. And then you take a knife on each side of the neck where the arteries are and they bleed out within like not even a minute. That's how you're supposed to kill a chicken.
Fox is going berserk. Hey,
Sometimes you got an axe in a dream. A bitch ass rooster.
I suppose.
Not bad.
you gotta aim.
It was a very, fascinating. Yeah, that's the nicest, most humane way to kill a chicken.
I know there's some
with the cone.
I know there's some bullshit where like these farms will do like expanding foam shit or something to like suffocate them. But like I don't
That's awful.
Yeah, that doesn't sound
like-
great.
It's like they have. So if you've ever seen a PETA video in your life,
That
they
crazy fucker run around for a minute.
if you've seen a PETA video with like cows and stuff, they have this gun-looking thing, but it launches this giant piece of metal. It's probably an inch around and probably 5 inches long. And they, in the videos, they'll put it right in the center of their head and they'll shoot it, and the metal will go straight through their skull, and they're dead instantly because it cuts right between each side of the brain. But that also, since it's touching the brain, it causes like a lot of twitching. So it's great for PETA content, but realistically, they're already fucking dead. So that's how you're supposed to really do like cows and pigs.
Well,
Yeah, so
They don't even do like a fucking cry or anything. They're just done.
so the real painting in this one was behind the curtain.
Word. Sometimes you have to Napoleonic cannon and a chicken and a horn of powder and a shovel and gravel, a whole lot of land and no fucks to give. No, that rooster tried to attack my brother and like really hurt him pretty badly, and like we were already thinking about it anyway. And we ate him. We ate them all. We even made bone soup. It was delicious. Surely we can discuss humane animal slaughter without going to the Stealing and Killing People's Pets as Chill organization. Yeah.
Yeah. I am so shocked. You guys remember when they made that like that Pokemon fucking Flash game? Like when Black and White came out, that was like basically accusing Game Freak and Nintendo of like romanticizing animal abuse. I am honestly, hand to God, shocked that Game Freak didn't sue them out of existence. I would have. Because that's like not even like just copyright infringement. That's also like
Defamation.
that's also like just that's also just like defamation to some degree, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And also, like, even if, like, legally they don't have much ground to stand on, Game Freak has enough money to throw around frivolous lawsuits and win, so, like...
Yeah. So it's interesting that also, like, for a long time, I used to be very, very vegan. I used to be very vegetarian and very vegan for a very long time. Like, what,
That was
3 years?
awful.
3
It was the
years?
worst 3 years of my fucking life. That was awful.
And part of it was because it was really hard at the idea of killing something.
Doesn't it look a
But
bit
then,
hazy?
you know, kind of
I-
getting involved in the process, it was a lot
I love
easier.
I love you to death, but some of it was also just your eating disorder, which wasn't
Some
great.
of it was absolutely my eating disorder, but some of it was also like, you know, not feeling comfortable with killing something, but
Yeah.
then being in an environment where
For the
I'm
time
able
being.
to like help my dad gut a
Once we
deer
send
and
the
see that
card
we're
and
not
make
wasting
Madarame
anything.
aware
It's
it'll
good.
be stolen,
But no,
I'd soon
Titan's
realize,
completely
like,
right. Like, Tita's totally okay with like abusing people. They don't give a fuck about animals.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, they don't care. Like, they make their money. Like, they're literally
I wonder
the
what form it will take.
the corporate equivalent of a troll account. Like, they want
Yeah.
interaction.
Who knows?
And it's like, even when I was really vegan,
Self-portrait.
I did not agree with PETA.
No, because you're not a fucking idiot.
Like-
Distorted
And I
Madarame's
still was
reality
like,
that-
yeah, you know, if you're gonna eat meat, that's fine. But you
So,
should
what
learn
now?
where it comes from. And I'm glad I've never
we
strayed
know where the
from
treasure
that.
is. But I'm
You know,
not
because
sure that
part
we've
of the reason I
necessarily
started that is
secured
because
the
I was like,
route.
man, I don't think I could
Huh?
kill anything.
Why is that?
Like, I don't think I could.
Yeah, I probably couldn't
Other than
either.
fish.
I probably couldn't either. But like,
Yeah, but then I was able to,
That
you know,
and
help
outer
with the
perimeter is
rooster, and
swarming with
then
guards.
that,
Forcing our
that
way
was
through
it.
will
It
be
was,
difficult.
it,
So we'll need to
it's
find a way
sad.
to
It's
steal
like
it,
okay to
too.
cry about it and stuff, but
This is
it's
tougher than
important.
it
my
was with
my
Kamoshida.
logic is kind of like. I know this isn't like the best
We
way to
just
think
have
about
to
it, but
make
still,
one
my
final
logic,
push.
especially when it's
Let's
like
check
I'm,
this
I'm like
floor.
looking to show the grocery store, I'm like they're already fucking dead. It'd be a bigger waste for me to like just like let it sit here and rot. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Obviously, I could become like a vegetarian or whatever, and like blah blah blah. But it's like, you know, I don't
Being
want
a-
to. Like,
Back when I was a vegan, it taught me to cook.
Let's do it.
yeah.
It taught me to cook, and it taught me to play around more with fruits and veg.
All right.
You know, because all my parents would ever do is like frozen or canned veggies, and like dog. Those are nasty sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it taught me how to cook with a lot of like good vegetables. So it's like I don't regret it, but I definitely started having health issues in the last year. And then my doctor was like, "Yeah, you gotta eat meat. Sorry."
Yeah.
Because my body did not process the plant nutrients well enough. Even though I was really adamant about, like, a lot of people, their first reaction is like, how do you get your protein? Protein's not the fucking problem, it's usually B12.
Yeah. Also, like meat is not the only source of protein in the world.
Right.
Depending on how you eat, I guarantee like you're not even getting like most of your protein's probably coming from not to bring this all the way back around, but from like milk and shit.
Yeah. Well, it's like, when you're vegetarian or vegan, there are types of foods that have complete proteins and incomplete proteins. So beans and rice is complete protein,
Wait.
but just beans is not. So that's why, you know, well, vegans don't drink milk either, no, but their almond milk usually
No,
is
but
enriched.
no, but I'm saying like like regular people who think like, oh, you need to eat meat to get protein. They're getting protein from so many other places without even realizing
I
it. is
don't
more
see a
my point.
weakness.
Yeah. I do think people are hella cringe if they eat meat, but they're too squeamish to see an animal killed, butchered, and cooked. I think it just has to do with, like, separation. Like, a lot of people aren't able to
Yeah.
get that experience.
I'd rather not see that, but I get where you're coming from. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's cringe, but I think, unfortunately, it's way more common than people really give credit for, simply because we're so disconnected in this
Yeah.
society about where
Like,
everything goes.
Me not hunting or anything is not because I have a moral disagreement with it. I just think hunting's fucking boring.
You're mine.
I've gone hunting with like my dad and shit. It's fucking boring. You sit in the woods for 18 hours to see a single bird and like not get a damn thing.
Yeah.
Enemies knocked down. There's more where that came from.
I was going with something
Okay.
You
David's thing.
This one's strong against
Man, my brain is just like full of farts today.
You're just fucking eepy, huh?
I'm just fucking stupid today. I'm sorry.
We're all a little stupid sometimes. What happens?
But also, I like how you brought up the killed, butchered, and cooked, because a lot of people are very familiar with the cooking aspect. Less so with the butchering. Butchering is hard. I
There's a
think
lot of work that goes into it for sure.
in another life, I think I could absolutely be a butcher. And I loved when my dad got a deer. We'd always cry about it and thank it and pray over it or whatever, and whatever. They were Christian, I was pagan.
What
So
a
it was just like
skill.
I'd thank the gods for the meat or whatever. But like butchering it is so cool because like the way the muscles are, like
No, yeah, you have to
and
know.
get different cuts.
You have
out.
to know a lot, like scientifically, to do that without like ruining it for yourself and like losing money,
should write
Yeah.
unironically.
Well, you don't even have to lose money, but it's like
No, but I mean, if you're butchering to sell it and you want to get as much as you can out of it, you can't just go hacking like a madman.
yeah, I honestly like skinning and butchering is one of my favorite parts of when my family would get a deer because I would like go to fucking town and just like I'd quarter a deer and just go at each quarter and figure it out and see how much burger and sausage they wanted, and the hardest part is the grinding of the meat if you choose to do burger and stuff. But like getting like steaks and roasts and stuff, that stuff is easy. And it's interesting because I use that even now because I'll buy a lot of meat in bulk and we have like
Yeah.
a small mini freezer. So I'll get like a giant like pork loin and you can cut it up into boneless pork chops and I get like 20 pork chops for like $16. You know? Sorry, I have to check my phone real quick.
Butchering is an aggressive process I cannot do myself, but I expect my family to. Yeah, for sure, right?
Goemon!
Oh, I got the application sent to us for that
I'm pissed.
3-bedroom house.
Goemon, strike!
We can take care of that either later in the morning or whatever.
This is my other self! Goemon! Let's go. Goemon, strike!
There's no pets on here. That
It
sucks.
didn't say that before.
It didn't say that before.
Tell them that. Because I'm not bothering to fill it out
I'm gonna ask them.
if that's the case. Yeah, so, to go back to the game, I guess. We managed to get some shutters open, so we're gonna progress for fuck's sake! This isn't even a strong enemy, just fuck off!
And it's like, part of me is a little sad to move because I'm really gonna miss having venison.
Oh my god.
But I'm also hoping maybe I'll make more hunter friends out there.
Oh
and
my
I can trade.
Fucking god.
Rip. Make more hunter friendos and trade maybe some crochet blankets for like, or canned versions of venison for some meat, hopefully. Crochet is actually another thing that we're really disconnected from because right now crochet is trending in a lot of fashion stuff. And Salem, my family shares venison whenever we get a deer.
Fantastic.
Yee!
Oh,
So, side note, to go back to like what actually happened on screen, I still fucking despise the Persona games do that. Where the main character dies and it's just a game over. Like, that's, honest to God, there's no excuse for that. Like, that's just bad game design, I think. Like,
Metaphor doesn't do that.
good for fucking Metaphor. It has a bunch of other fucking problems.
Just like me. Where was I going with this?
Crochet is trending. People don't realize
Yes.
how hard it actually is.
It's super labor intensive and really, really difficult, but because they're using a lot of sweatshops to make crochet items, they're selling crochet items that are just sleeve labor made.
nice one.
And it's like tanking real crochet artists, not to discredit the slave labor obviously, but it's like, it's so not cool that big name things are doing that because like even just a granny square takes like 30 fucking minutes and I'm pretty quick depending on the granny square. If it's like a regular granny square it's like 15 minutes. That's still a long time, you know? And crochet is really expensive and intricate and people are just like, oh, I won't buy your hat, it's too expensive, I'll just buy one at the store. It's like, fuck you, man.
Exactly the best
I put a lot of time and effort into this shit.
Yeah.
It's like that's
team.
that's why
I mean,
I
that's
always
like-
try to go for like local markets.
That's
too.
like I mean, yeah, that's just like the same song and dance of like we've heard a million times. Like people don't understand how much better like some homemade thing is going to be.
yeah, because like a crochet hat will last you a lifetime. It really will. You know, or a crochet blanket will last you forever, even if you use cheap acrylic.
Joker, there's a treasure
It's just
chest.
essentially a bunch of knots.
Oh,
Yeah.
And it's like, I found recently 2 hand-stitched patchwork quilts at Goodwill, and they are hand stitched. They are not machine stitched, and you can tell they're old, but they're not worn at all. You know, so it's like, God knows how old those are, but those are like pieces of fucking art, and they're gorgeous. It's like purple lavender flowers, prints, and all that stuff. And it's like, I really wish, rather than everybody focusing on like, ooh, I'm gonna buy the next Stanley Cup or whatever, it's like, we'd focus more on what really matters, you know?
Yeah.
Like real handmade, good quality stuff instead of just fucking pumping out garbage. Like it makes me so upset to see crochet stuff in a big box store, because not only the amount of work, but it's like, it's just gonna be garbage. It's gonna fall apart. It's like barely yarn.
Well, because it's not even like real crochet. It's like
It is real crochet. No machine can ever replicate crochet. They can replicate knit, which is why most shirts you purchase at a store are knit shirts. They're very thin threads, but they're knit.
Let's do it.
But machines cannot replicate crochet, which is part of the reason why crochet is so expensive and crochet is so sought after, is because it cannot be replicated by machine. No matter what stitch, not even single crochet.
I mean, I'm sure it could be, it just wouldn't be good.
No, they've tried. It's the way it has to work. They cannot do for a robot at this time. And God, I hope they fucking don't. Honestly, because crochet is like an art that is getting lost, and it's so sad because it is so beautiful and so versatile.
Maybe that's fine.
I can make a blanket, a sweater, a toy. I could make anything your heart fucking desires.
No, it's that motherfucker that repels physical.
Fuck. Beep up, boop, beep. That's what I think it sounds like.
Persona.
So that's something that just upsets me too, is like seeing crochet at like the dollar store, and I'm like, oh my fucking God, I'm going to scream. Like, it costs less to buy it than how much it, or it costs more to buy this $1.25 item than it does to pay the person who made it. And that's so bad.
Missiles playing Gmod.
Hell yeah. Sorry, I know that was like a really crazy tangent, but
No, we went on like 5 tangents. You're good.
yeah. You know, it's like so many people are so disconnected when they go to like farmers markets or fairs, and they're like, why is this jelly like $6? That's insane. It's like, you had to buy the glass jars and the rings and the lids and the canning machine if you have one, and you have to take the time to hand make the recipe, put it in the jars, process it, and let it set. You know, it's like, shit like that takes time. It's okay for it to cost more money, and it sucks that small local people have to compete with big box businesses that are just pretty much screwing over other people.
I don't know if we can beat this fucking enemy.
Do you have to beat this enemy to continue?
I want to get the fucking will seed.
I am thou. Die!
I don't see a weakness.
I'm just gonna just throw random shit at it, see if it's weak to anything. Because I'm gonna die and have to go back to the fucking save room again.
Whoa!
Like, I could just go buy the last will seed when we get there, but like, I don't want to. I don't have to. It's right here.
On monarchy. You're mine.
No, he's weak to nuke. Okay.
Down! That was incredible, Joker!
Okay, I might be able to. Bring this back. Yeah, so you can just let them be knocked down for a little bit when you do that. You don't have to do the all-out attack.
Word. Oh, hey. The dude.
The dude. That motherfucker that repels physical. Fucking scream.
I know I'm being insane, but what the fuck was that?
Was what?
That squeak?
Sorry.
Oh. I thought it was like a mouse or something.
No, sorry.
No, you're good. I also wish, like, trading and bartering was more of a thing.
I'm gonna start from the battle again. Okay, cool.
Like, genuinely. I wish it was more of a thing.
Persona.
Okay.
On monarchy.
like, I would trade a giant crochet blanket for someone to make me a quilt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or it's like, I would trade my work for your work.
I mean, you can still find that around, obviously, but it's not like the way that's not what society's built off of anymore. But I got
Which is sad. I feel like it has such good uses, you know? It's like, hey, you babysit my kid, and then I'll babysit your dog. And it's like, okay.
yeah, but people still just do that now.
Thank you.
It's just called doing favors for people.
I mean, I guess, but it's harder to do long term. Like, I wish more people were open to farming. And I don't know if that's just like a New Hampshire thing, but like,
Can you be put to sleep? Oh my god, you can be put to sleep.
Joker's dizzy.
hell yeah!
He's going to be worse now.
He sounds like Darcy.
Nice, Joker. Right in their weak spot.
I am
My
thou.
weak spot, Morgan?
Don't-
My heart. What the fuck do you think I was gonna say?
I don't know, but I didn't want
You're rude.
Joker's dizzy.
I like how the brainwash is just a fucking cell signal.
to. Yeah.
Do you have anything that can repel?
Not really.
Relax gel. I've used them in my day.
Alright.
Let's do this.
Listen, it's
Back to
funny.
back to bed. Okay.
Dizzy. Can't see straight. Down. That was
Can't see how much all attack does. We don't have Morgana for this, unfortunately, but
He's wiggling.
doesn't actually. It's like very comparable damage. You're just hitting him with nuke twice.
Better than nothing. He's
Yeah.
halfway there.
Useless.
It's fine. Heal up here.
But I'm very excited for
Much thanks.
Wisconsin for the farmers markets and the local stuff. It looks like Wisconsin has a lot more like local hippie options. I fucking love that because in New Hampshire they have like one market once a week in the capital, and it's not that great.
Well, there's like shit around here when it's like summertime and shit.
It's not.
They do it like a weird fucking hours though.
Yeah.
It's like one day a week at like 8:00 in the morning.
It's one day a week.
Okay.
But it's also just like
got too reckless.
weird
Back out and focus.
stuff, which I'm not against, but it's not like a lot of food markets or things like that, you know? It's like, I want to support local farmers. I want to, like, buy half a cow from
Hey,
you. You know what I
advice
mean?
here?
Get up, Morgana.
Playing dead isn't easy. Joker's dizzy. His accuracy's going to be worse now.
That's what Dizzy does. Okay. I was about to say I don't know what Dizzy does. So sorry of this, but I saw something. There's like no animal that'll drink the most milk as an adult. I double checked, and some will still carry and cause issues. Probably mainly cats. Yeah.
Zona, go down.
I don't have like a spell that gets rid of that status.
Let's see. Okay. Here.
How could they be this strong?
Fuck, you were so close. You close?
No.
Sorry. I love the safe room. Are you just buying it, or are you?
I can't right now. I'm going to the fucking Velvet Room to see if I can make a
Do you need
persona that
something?
doesn't suck dick.
Oh.
And just put the fucking nuke skill on that. Because the onion is kind of terrible.
You'd
My
like to
poor
read
onion.
the compend registration? Are you sure?
Yeah.
These are the you lack patience. Time for some rehabilitation. You wish to perform an execution. What path do you want?
Level 18.
I see. A
mean,
strong
that's
persona
fine thing.
indeed.
He's immune to 2 kinds of physical
Origami
damage.
man.
Yeah, magic's like whatever.
Isn't that the broken motherfucker from Royal? Consider the humble Inazaki Okami.
Like, I'm not pulling out Izanagi no fucking Okami for this bullshit. As funny as it would be.
That would be really
okay
funny.
with
You
this?
should do it. Oh! No, go back to him.
Why is this making you happy, Stim?
I don't know. He's so cute.
You okay with
Oh, we can
this?
make Kaguya.
And Jameson said I was
kinda funny.
vibrating at the thrift store today.
Yes.
But in vibrating, he means happy stimming.
We can make Kaguya, that's fine. Okay, hang on. I need...
Fusion.
Okay, there, you're the onion.
Huh, my wife's persona?
Oh, my wife's persona?
I'm confused.
Kaguya. Kaguya was fucking, the persona you got from maxing out, Marie's social link.
Ah.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
You okay with this? You okay with this?
Trying to think here. Because I might... Spell Shaz in the fighting game, huh? What I might need to do is
Thanks.
fuse the onion into something else, then fuse that something else into something else.
Fucking onion.
So can I... Because I don't need fucking Order Boss either.
I see.
Alright, we can
A
make this
strong
fucker this
persona
way.
indeed.
Okay.
Select the
Yeah, a lot of
skills you'd
open
like
stuff.
to inherit.
There's no starting one for my 20%. Increase chance for inflicted by ailments. Let's do that. Decrease. And
It will receive some new power.
go ahead.
Girls, let us
Branded
begin.
by hope of brainwashing. That's true, but I don't know if this is the guy I would even have up front. I'm getting rid of the horse because I can use the onion to fuse into the horse, and it's not going to let me have two of them at once, and I'll probably fuse off that horse into something else. But this also just seems like a decent persona to have because he'll get a bunch of levels. And now I can no longer make the horse. Fuck. I could
Not
just
terrible,
fuse them off to make
but not
Kaguya
impressive.
instead. That's also an option. I did say I would consider using the DLC personas if they came up naturally through fusion. I could. But she doesn't have the nuke skill. That's the unfortunate thing. Right, wait, can I... There we go. You're the onion. I can't make you. Wife! Needed you and him to make that. The fuck's
You okay with
Mikami?
this?
Oh, that fucking thing. Oh, he'll have the nuke skill. I won't gain any levels off of you, but... What is energy drop too? That cures brainwashing. Okay, I think we have to make the fucked up weasel.
Select the skills you'd like to
Strength
inherit.
and physical skills, strength and magic skills. I really like intense focus. Intense focus is pretty fucking good, I think. Increase attack. Sure. I'll take the
God
light
damn it.
Its power,
skills.
girls, let us
22
begin.
stitches? Sorry, I'm crocheting.
Yeah, there we go. Fucked up weasel.
Let us begin the
Is there
search.
anything else we can make? No, a couple levels we can make Izanagi. Yeah, okay. Perhaps next time. I'm sorry, Ted. Perhaps next
Finished
time.
for done already?
What? No slacking off.
I probably should have checked their thing.
I'll just
Fuck it,
add
it's fine.
this.
We'll do it later. I'd just like to reiterate for anyone watching this and thinking to themselves, you know, I might want to play Persona 5 at some point after this. The shit I'm doing, you don't need to do. We can buy any will seeds we miss. It's just, it's right fucking there.
Yeah.
It's right fucking there, and I want to give it a try. Because this dude we just made has the skill he's weak to, and he has a skill that'll cure the brainwashing. So we don't have to keep using items to do that. You
What do
there.
you want to do?
Come here.
Let's go.
Just hit him with the nuke damage.
We're all locked down. That was
Yeah.
incredible.
Break
Joker.
formation immediately. Just take the extra move here. I can increase my own attack.
This is
that'll-
my other self.
It makes the most sense. It's also increased Joker's accuracy and evasion.
Whoa.
Okay, nice.
That's how true Phantom Thieves do it.
I only know what that one actually at this point. Let's do some wind. Are you also weak to fucking wind? I'm going to shit blood. What do you mean you're weak to wind? I could have sworn I hit you with wind earlier.
Finish up.
Alright, whatever. Let's decrease your attack.
This pattern now makes sense.
Ravage
Nuke.
We're all locked down. That was
God, attack again.
incredible, Joker. This'll end it.
Let's go.
Boom, boom.
It's fine.
Something about the human who's obviously meowing as Morgana feels cringy.
It's like the very obvious dude barking in 3 Reload as the
Yeah,
dog.
but at least he sounded like a dog. Like Morgana is literally just someone going meow.
Let's energy drop you because I don't want you to keep buffing the fucking enemy. Put his cat on the mic. He did indeed put his cat on the mic.
Fox is brainwashed. He can't tell friend from foe.
It's just... This feels like shit. I think this is the play. We hit him with the wind.
That was your skill.
We back off immediately. We have Morgana Baton Pass to us. So we can just cure
Let's go.
the brainwashing. There we go. Hit him with some fire.
Persona.
Now we can
Go
go
down.
here.
Nice, Joker. Right in their weak spot.
This is my other self.
There we go. He's going a touch smoother.
Don't jinx it.
Are you okay?
Oh, he's burnt. I didn't even notice that.
Don't get reckless now.
I'm hitting the fucking wind. If this doesn't kill him, I'm gonna take an extra.
Your skill.
Ah, this'll kill him.
This'll end
I was opening some boxes and my fingers are cut on it, but I don't remember it happening. It's not even blame that much. Am I literally Johnny Guilty Gear in real life? Maybe. Perhaps. Alright, there. We took care of that fucking thing. And we got our last will suit.
Yay! I have a random question for y'all. For those who have moved. What's your moving tip you wish you learned before you moved? Because I'll be so real. When James and I moved into our first apartment, I fit all my belongings in the back of my Toyota Camry. Or my Toyota Corolla. And then we had our house fire. So this is our first actual fucking move.
Yeah, it's a reverse move that isn't, like, awful.
This is like our first real person move.
another will seed.
And I'm
Looks
honestly
like that's the last one.
stressed about it.
Let's see what we got for the Crystal of Vanity. brush vanity. Nullify his weaknesses. What the fuck does that mean?
Nullify these fucking nuts. I got nothing for you.
Damn.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Because honestly, our moving truck is gonna be here in 21 days, and it's just starting to hit me.
Guess I'll
Like,
put that
God,
on.
we need to pack. So I'm a little stressed. Not gonna lie. But it's like almost all shit that we have to wait for like the last week. It's like our bed and blankets and shit like that.
Let's run back, save so we don't have to do that again.
I should write something.
All right.
Let's go.
Down this way. Might want to try to avoid being seen, just for the sake of ease. Just realized, what's up, bud? There's nowhere for me to jump to from here. Fantastic.
That one is no joke. Be careful.
Ravage them!
No, fuck up, Weasel. Gave up the reset, but I wasn't subbed. Damn. Well, appreciate you, bud.
Thank you.
Nice. Exploded.
Persona!
Some other way.
Joker took one out. All right.
Oh, come on.
Two enemies remaining. Don't let your guard down.
Think about this. Yes.
Yeah, fuck it.
Awesome.
Well, on to the
So I
next
already
strike.
fucking like have, but like, yeah, it's more fusion material, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
If need be.
Like, I'm honestly kind of
Okay.
worried about, like, moving our pictures and our plates.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I'm just worried about moving.
Yeah, well, Yep.
Especially across the country.
the other option is don't move. So
Fuck that.
It looks like
I can feel it.
let's see here. Fusion material is what I call my opponent's board when I set up Buster. Awesome. Wait, was it in this room?
I can
Am
feel it.
That was like just a. Aha. Perhaps? Maybe.
I can
There's
feel it.
another way I could have gone from here. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Damn, okay, that was just too. Oh, I didn't even see your message. I'm sorry, buddy. Does anyone else find it oddly erotic to use all the outlets on a surge protector? Are you like that one fucker from like My Life as a Teenage Robot or something? Like, I hand to God did not even see that fucking message until now. This is looped back around. That's where we were already.
Honestly, it wigs me out after the house fire, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Everything wigs me out after the house fire.
There's where that was.
I can feel it.
I might be a little stupid. Just a little. I might be a touch inefficient.
I need to smooch you in this instant. Thanks.
Man, he really did want to bang a robot. Wild TV, wild ass TV show.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So, My Life as a Teenage Robot is a Nickelodeon cartoon from back in the day.
Oh, is that the one with the pigtails?
Yeah. Her name is Jenny, and she is a robot created by a very smart scientist lady. And it's basically about her trying to fit in with humans, even though she's a robot. A lot of like trans allegories that were definitely not meant to be trans allegories back then, because like the writers have even said, yeah, we didn't do that on purpose, but like it's cool, you know, that kind of thing. And one of the characters just you know, it's a kid's show about a girl, so of course she has that one guy friend who's like openly simping for her all the time. And it was pretty much
This door doesn't look
because
like
she
it'll
was a
work.
robot rather than like in spite of it.
Weird.
Like, I think they made some joke about him trying to get a hold of like her fucking like blueprint or
He's
something.
valid for it?
Like, I think they made some joke about him trying to get a hold of her blueprint or something.
Ooh.
Like, yeah. Dude, I'm fucking stupid. I don't remember where the fuck to go from here.
I can feel it.
I don't think I need to backtrack at all. So, like, it's definitely... Because I see that, but I can't get close to that. I'm on the record of being down bad for Igus.
It looks like.
Yeah, that's
Same.
fair. But is that because she's a robot or in spite of it? Like, there's a difference there, right?
Yes.
Okay, you shut up. You...
Why do I shut up? I am a part of this. Why not both?
I guess. I mean, if there's anything I learned after doing this Ignalis Let's Play, there's a lot of robot fuckers in this chat, apparently.
There's nothing wrong with fucking robots.
Depends on the robot, there might be...
These need to be more adventurous.
I have something.
Can I jump down from one of these? Like, it forces me to go across.
I don't know why I said that out loud. I had an itch on my face and then I said itch.
It'd be like that, honestly. This is really fucking annoying. Like, I don't...
I'm stupid. I picked up work tomorrow.
You did.
Mm.
Did you just remember that?
No. I'm just not looking forward to it. But it's only like 2 to 11, or 2 to 11, 2 to 9.
Yeah, it's like a day shift.
Why? Because we're moving and I need money.
Hello. I like money.
Hello. I like money. Yeah.
Hello.
And especially because I don't know if I'm going to give my notice. The way the bi-weekly paycheck's working, if I worked 3 weeks instead of 2, I would get 2 full paychecks before I leave. Fucking thinking about it. I really don't want to, but I am fucking thinking about it. But I'm also so miserable
Nope.
at that job right now.
There we go, I got it.
I don't really know, honestly.
Aha.
Part of me also just wants to quit like right now,
A
but I
treasure
can't do that.
chest.
I
I'll
definitely
reveal
need
your
at
true
least the
form.
next 2 weeks longer. Like I feel like I'm gonna work right up until we leave.
Alright. I don't see a
And then my
weakness. This
vacation
one's
will be
strong
2
against
weeks
gunshots.
of getting settled in
Someone should
Wisconsin
watch
and then going to work. Hee-hoo.
Let's go.
I never fused away the fucking onion. God damn it.
Never fuse the onion.
You're mine.
I can't do the Pikmin noise.
Looking cool, Joker. I don't see a weakness. Less attacks won't do
They're
fire
cute for
won't
being
work.
enemies.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Persona. There.
Looking cool, Joker. I don't see a weakness.
I sure don't.
You know what I'm weak to?
Got some options, but we better find a weakness.
Let's go.
And maybe a coffee. I'm interviewing for a new job on Wednesday.
Hey, yo.
Ooh, where you going?
Yeah,
Where you going?
any details you can share?
Dude, I would laugh so hard if he's like, I'm on my way to Wisconsin. I doubt
I don't
it.
think there's anything in Wisconsin he means. You've worked at your current job for like a hot minute, huh? So like, probably, I imagine it's your first interview in a hot minute.
I don't see a weakness.
I said, they basically said the same thing twice. I apologize. The hell, Leonard? What the fuck does that mean?
Who the fuck is Hal and why is he Leonard?
Is it like another factory type beat? Hit my,
Yeah.
hit my card. Yeah, gotcha. Oh, hey, good luck, brother.
Yes,
Okay.
good luck. I'm sending my good vibes.
I mean, you've worked at this job for so long. Your resume probably looks pretty damn good compared to most people, right? So like, I got confidence in you.
I'm assuming that's still in Minnesota though, right?
I don't think, sweetheart, we are not average people. Most people don't go like moving to get a job. Also, fucking Google, you troglodytes. I'm playing the video game. I'm busy.
I'm crocheting.
Get the
but I
fuck
guess I'll
out of my
Google it.
room. I'm playing Minecraft.
I'll Google it. Watch it be like a sex toy company. That'd be really funny.
It's in the same. Oh, okay, sick. So you're like
Oh, nice.
not even changing your commute that much.
Ow, my ankle. Owie.
Okay, so we found the room we needed. Okay, let me pull the fucking lever.
Start your sheet music with Hal Leonard. You're making music stands?
Neat.
Hey, look.
Is that what you're making?
I don't think he knows yet until he would be put
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
you
American
go.
Music
Man.
Distribution Company.
There's a hook.
Nice.
You see something earlier? Looked like side controls that crane. Let's go back and check it out. Okay, so now we can go fuck with the lever.
Music stands I feel like would be more fun than trash cans. But I also don't know jack or shit. And you are forklift certified.
Joker.
I mean, yeah, unironically, that probably helps.
Wait.
Could be useful. Do you plan descending on that hook? Would they not spot you the moment you were lowered down? No, not necessarily. There's something I can do to make sure that doesn't happen.
Ugh. I have the baby.
Exactly.
I have our version of Morgana.
Don't insult her like that. In every second, so there will not be enough time to make it all the way here.
I've got a good
So
idea.
we're going to
sitting
split
like
the task
that?
in order together to pull off the heist.
Why is she sitting like that?
I don't know. One person will shut the power off here, one person will lower the crane, and I'll grab the treasure. You sure it's gonna work? Seems like they realized what was going on at some point. Sometimes bold moves have the greatest payout. Well, someone has a better idea. Sounds good to me. Also, Joker, you understand what being a fan thief really means. Alright, infiltration secure. You gotta be kidding me. Time for the calling card. Alright, we have secured the route. We can send the calling card. Let's leave. I need to hit a fucking save room first, and then we can leave. Please.
Can you press the picture button?
Do you promise to put her down after? There, put her down now, please.
Oh, you're so cute, little doggy. You can get down if you want. I think she just likes to complain.
She's like
Just
a
like a
father.
father.
Feel it.
Okay.
You said it first.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be nice to me. You're my wife.
Yeah, same could be said for you, wife.
Put her down.
She literally can move
about
anytime
we take
she
a
wants.
break?
She just likes to complain.
I don't think she
Like
understands
you.
that she can. I think you need to like literally
Yes, she
open your
does.
arms and be like, "Go, child." See?
She gets it.
She's stupid, just like her father.
No. She got her fucking feet out. I will,
Oh, the Velvet Room is reacting.
I'm posting it in
Come
Discord. This is
inside.
great.
We've much to discuss.
You have an important matter: our rehabilitation. All right.
Also, did somebody move the
There
animals?
you are, inmate.
Fucking.
No, it's always been there.
I thought it was below memes because Minecraft used to be down.
No, it was always there. I think.
I think you're incorrect.
Our master
I didn't-
admires the progress of your rehabilitation, and hence has given you use of a special ritual. It's the electric chair, used to sacrifice personas and
Much-
transmutate them into high-level items.
we can use the electric chair
Any
now.
further
Yeah.
questions? He's apparently gonna consider making even more rituals if your rehabilitation goes as planned. Work hard for it, inmate.
Okay.
So, if we talk to Igor now, let's
Justine, you handle this.
You want to
the
register
bullshit
it?
we have
You'd
real
like
quick.
to register this?
Actually, wait. Just this one, I think. Yeah.
You'd like to register this?
Kind of want to overwrite the other one.
The inmate needs our guidance.
So we now have the itemized persona option. Order looks correct to me. I don't think I've moved anything on accident. I have done that before. Yeah, no, I don't
A
think it's
modification,
anything.
huh?
So, this ritual lets you sacrifice personas and transmutate them into high-level items.
No.
There are items that can only be obtained through this method.
Yeah.
If you lose a persona, you'll lose the persona, but you'll get things like useful weapons and accessories.
Couldn't you hypothetically keep summoning Persona for this?
That'll cost you a lot of money,
But you could.
but you could.
So it's not like they're gone forever.
Yeah.
Sacrifice. It's just this one.
We'll record the transmutation result of each persona in the EMA registry. You better be grateful. You
Order
should-
looks correct to me. I don't.
He taught you. I just read that.
Sorry.
He was talking about the channels in the Discord.
Sorry, I had like some shit going on with like a post I did and the
You're
fucking
fine.
apartment stuff. I was trying to just quietly take care of.
Each time you make a sacrifice, this is another reason you can't just spam it. You need to use a special material with the potential for transmutation. So you remember when 3 Reload, you had that one shop where it's like, bring me like a blank sword and a bunch of minerals and I'll make you a weapon, but he used up the, the template?
Yes.
Yeah. You probably have no idea what it is, so take this one and get clued in. You should be able to find your own reality too, just not the other one, not just the other one.
I'm happy.
We have a black kogatana, so it's a blank knife. So for example, because I think the game gives you a
It
few
appears
blank.
it will become something
Yeah, we have a black
protected.
rock that we picked up.
I guess it'll give you some
We have a black
protection.
robe that we picked up. So, for example, if we were to send Hee-Ho to the fucking electric chair, we could make a
That's so fucked
we can
up.
make a frost hood for Morgana. Look, like if I compare
That's
that,
crazy.
look at that compared to his current equipment: 34 to 110, and 20 more SP. That's
it.
pretty good.
Honestly, you should.
Giant slice, double shot. So these are skill cards. We can pick up blank cards. Grudge
appears it
ring.
was-
So do you get to
something
pick the
protected.
item or is it random?
It is per persona. So every Jack Frost turns into a Frost Hood.
Oh, I see. Okay, for some reason I thought it was Jack Frost could get those items.
No.
I was misreading.
Yeah. This is how you get the best weapons for every party member. Indeed.
I see. It will become a weapon.
So this is also something that I've been excited to bring up. Persona 5 is a little broken.
Yeah.
There's a glitch that exists in every version of Persona 5. If you have a piece of equipment that gives you extra stats, like for example this sword for Yusuke that gives him +5 strength, it applies it twice.
Why?
We don't know.
That's awesome.
It applies it twice.
So the SP20 is really 40?
I don't know if that counts. Probably. But like this applies twice. There is a gun you can get for a future party member that gives her +10 in every stat. So it gives her +20 in every stat.
That's insane. She's purring.
Let me compare these here.
Hey, stupid little thing. You're so cute.
See, I'm kind of tempted to make that for him because, that would also be +10 strength, basically. It's actually +11 you get the alarm version. True.
What? Your
'Cause I
breath
don't-
smells.
I don't need,
Brush your
Gonna
teeth.
become a
'cause I
weapon.
don't need you for anything, really.
Oh, it stuttered.
Looks like
All right, fuck it. Let's show
This
this off.
move, This may prove somewhat extreme.
Because I just grabbed her because it was easier than fighting. We need to see this animation here.
Are they actually in the chair? It's so funny. He's just killing him straight, live on camera. Sorry, that was like a little psychotic of me to start
It'll
laughing.
give you some protection.
I mean, it is kind of funny. Like, it's so ridiculous.
This game is as subtle as a moose in a fucking freeway.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm thinking we sack the Hee-Ho, too.
I'm gonna
I guess it'll
sack
Behold
you.
its into a new form.
Because, like, that's just such good equipment. Peep General, when you have a second, I upgraded my setup.
I'm peeping. I'm
I
peeping.
don't really need the cards or anything right now, so it's probably fine.
Let's
Can you make
execute 'em.
anything fun?
Why do
Let's
people
begin
keep
the
emailing
search.
me? Fug.
Okay.
Finished for now? Are you finished? What?
Oh,
Actually, hold on. Let me check
hell
something.
yeah! You got a piano in there.
You'd like to
Oh,
read
fuck
the
yeah.
compendium?
Can
These
I
are the paths you have
see-
walked.
Toggle list. Here we go. So now, if I hit this little button right here, we can switch our list here. So we can see what all of our summonable personas will be itemized into.
Yeah.
Can I check that actually right now? If I do... If I click on...
This
You.
persona?
Can I... Because I don't want to accidentally summon one of the DLC fucking bastards.
I'll summon one of you.
Can I see...
I don't
Is
know.
this what you
No,
want? You
okay, I
lack
can't look
patience.
at like how broken these are. But I assure you,
Brain shot.
we could...
Black Moon.
Yeah. That's a little lame. Can I not see the... I know I can't see like what the item would do right now. So I don't know if any of these are like I should grab them right now. It's a bit of a shame. Whatever. We can always I can always look up like a
Done
list.
already? What?
Yeah, let's head back.
It is time, inmate.
Yeah, so that's something to keep an eye on. You can get really good equipment doing that. It's by no means
What is the map?
needed, but I didn't do it much on my initial playthrough. But you know, you can get good shit out of it. Let me real quick put that on Morgana. Christ on a bike, and then you take this. Yeah, so that's applying twice,
Let's
and
do it.
that exists in vanilla Persona 5 and Royal. They did not fix it. I don't know why it's
What do you
like
wanna
that.
do?
It just is.
All right.
Fascinating.
Whee!
Yeah. All right. Oh God. Ow.
Ah,
Wife.
you're back.
Okay.
Great today. You tired? I have to do next on the calling card to Madarame. All right, it's finally time. All I gotta do is decide when we're
Finally
gonna
live.
do it. Finally, limes.
It's finally live.
He just sends like a picture of the group chat of him just inhaling limes.
Yep.
Should we talk to Yusuke about it first? Why? I mean, Madarame was his teacher. It's not a place to be saying something like this. Yeah. Yeah, this is bigger than the three of us. That way I'll meet up at the hideout. That's still not a hideout. You are literally meeting in a subway tunnel in public.
Hey, hey!
Yeah, me neither. I'm gonna make some fucking coffee.
Hey!
Make sure you close up.
Oh.
Yes. All right.
This. There's our charm up. No fun coffee trivia for us.
Fug.
You ride this train at this time too? What a coincidence. We finished investigating the palace. All that's left is the calling card. When are you going to send it?
Might as well just do it right now, right?
That's the spirit. I want to stop that man as soon as possible. Let's get together after school then.
I
I'll
can't
be
get
waiting
over his
for you.
fucking hairdo. He looks so goofy.
Yeah.
Like that's just the goth haircut.
Yeah. It would not take much redesigning to make him look,
Oh, have you
look
heard?
edgy. No, why can't I cheat?
Sin, like synthesized together? I believe that's sin.
I mean,
It's senses or style.
sure.
So sin is together.
I hate these where
Senses.
I hate these where he literally like
Yep.
makes you fucking like brute force it.
Senses coming together.
Nice. This is
I'm the winner.
Good job, Ab.
Thanks. I can thank my Latin
Let's go.
for that.
I said we meet up with the hideout.
We can now take him down, yes?
Madarame is going to be a changed man. There won't be any way to revert it, though. You sure you're okay with that?
I have thought it over carefully. And I cannot think of a future in which he does not pay his dues. He has preyed not only on the art world, but on countless talents. So, I humbly request your help. I apologize for making you do this.
Not at all. We just didn't want to impose if you weren't feeling up to it, Yusuke. But if you're already determined to do it, then there's
I
nothing
mean, he's
more
already
for us to
he's
say.
already helped us this much.
Yeah.
If I recall, our next step is sending a calling card, correct? What a suave maneuver.
It's not about acting
I'm
cool.
sorry to keep bringing
The
this up,
calling
right?
card is a way to
But this
trigger
is so
change in his
stupid.
cognition.
We are in public. Like,
A change in cognition.
like this bothered the
That
shit out of me
reminds
even the
you
first
went
time I
through some
played it.
trouble regarding that
Why
before.
would this ever be the play? Like,
I mean, it's
We
a
must be
public
talking
setting.
about
Most
when we
people
forced
aren't
open
really
that
going to
security
overhear your
gate in the
conversation
courtyard.
in a public setting because they're paying attention to what they're doing.
I guess, but like, that's still really
The
risky.
palace
Like,
is a cognitive world.
Nobody's gonna believe
so
you if
changing
you're like,
its
yeah, we
ruler's
go into people's
cognition
minds.
Changes the topography.
Jameson, you're a
I
couple of
think.
high schoolers on a busy subway platform.
Very
This is
nicely
still
put,
stupid.
Lady Anne.
Like, even
We
if they
all
did
these-
overhear you, they're gonna think
This
you're talking
will
about a
be
book.
vital
all these
tactic
kids
from
have places
here
that they
forward.
live. Like,
Actually, may I ask a truly basic question? You continue to mention cognition quite readily, but why does this world formed from materialized cognitions even exist to begin with? Don't tell me. Has it always existed while we go about our daily lives, completely oblivious?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
nah, if I can
At the
help.
very least, I know it existed before the Kamoshida incident, but that's all.
I see.
crap. You totally caught me off guard with that. It's kind of weird thinking there might be whole worlds we just don't know a damn thing about. Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Ryuji has a mental breakdown learning about the fucking parallel universe theory.
Hell yeah.
Don't be so anxious. You don't even know everything about the city you live in, after all. All that's important is that we know how to make use of that world and how to traverse it.
Alright. Well, we got a calling card to send, boys. After we take a little break. I need to fucking get up and fucking stretch. I promised if Japanese businessmen are too busy contemplating unaliving themselves. I mean, you're probably right.
Oof.
Yeah, we're gonna take just a little bit of a break, and as soon as we're back, we're gonna send that calling card, and we're gonna go kick the fuck out of an old man.
Hell yeah.
Hope y'all are excited. We will be right back.